Hello everyone! Today is Wednesday, the 5th of October. It's officially October and today is the first Wednesday in the month. So, as you know, when it's Wednesday, that means it's time for comics again. Since it's time for comics again, let's take a look at the new comic books coming your way. Yeah, all those new #1s, and I'll even throw in a couple tie-ins to all the big events going on at Marvel and DC Comics. First off, let's start off with the event going on over there at DC Comics. Let's start off with what's going on in the Dark Crisis. Coming your way this week is Dark Crisis issue 5. It's 5th issue of the Dark Crisis. Things are really moving along as we're getting into the end game here. Issue 7 is the final issue, so check out issue 5. And to tie into Dark Crisis this week is Dark Crisis The Deadly Green issue #1. It's all about Swamp Thing and the Dark Crisis and all that stuff with the green. So if you're into those things, this one's for you. Just when you thought Tom King was done with Batman stuff, he's back with a new Gotham City book. Yes, it's Gotham City Year 1, issue #1. He's teaming up with Phil Hester this time to tell a story about the generations before Bruce Wayne. Gotham City Year 1. And picking up right where the last Joker series left off, Matt Rosenberg is here to take on a new Joker. It's the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. It's a whole new series coming your way about the Joker. And because there's a Black Adam movie coming out, they've had a lot of tie-in comics and things like that going on for that new thing. This week, I can't fail to mention it this time, because it's the Black Adam Justice Society of America Files Dr. Fate, featuring the most handsome Pierce Brosnan. Check that out. This cover's awesome. You gotta have this cover. Anyway, get psyched for the new Black Adam movie. Alright, over there at Marvel Comics, they've got a couple tie-ins for you for the whole Axe, Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, Judgment Day thing. It's coming right for you this week. First off, it's the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, X-Men #1, written by Kieran Gillen. This is important to the whole thing. It's part of those one-shots telling and expanding the story of Judgment Day. Check out what's going on with Jean. Another Judgment Day one-shot coming your way this week. It features everyone's favorite brother of Thanos, Star Fox. Check it out. There he is. They're doing all sorts of stuff in here. Again, this one's written by Kieran Gillen, so it might be important. Star Fox, Judgment Day tie-in. And the last Judgment Day tie-in this week coming your way from the X-Men end of the wall is X-Men Red issue 7. Yeah. Things are still going on up there on Mars. Find out how it all wraps up in here. I don't even know if it wraps up. I haven't even read it yet. Just in time for that moment where you're like, there haven't been enough Spider-Man #1s in my life. There's a new Spider-Man issue #1. Dan Slott's back, teaming up with Mark Bagley, and they're bringing you an all-new Spider-Man series. Spider-Man issue #1. You know you gotta have it. You gotta complete your collection of Spider-Man #1s. And just when you thought maybe nothing was gonna happen with this character, they made a big deal out of him for so long, and then Marvel finally got the rights, and nothing's really happened. Well, yeah, like I said, just when you thought nothing was gonna happen, here it is. Miracleman is here. Miracleman issue 0. Neil Gaiman and an all-star cast are bringing you some new stuff to get you ready for the new ongoing series of Miracleman. Ooh, it's finally here. It's crazy. Now coming your way from all the other publishers out there, first off, looks like we got something coming at you from Image. Spinning right out of the pages of Jeff Johns' Geiger series comes Junkyard Joe. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank are at it again with another character to expand the Geiger universe. Native American author Stephen Graham Jones is jumping into comic books this time with Earth Divers, issue 1, called Kill Columbus. Looks like they're going back to set some things right, back in 1492. Check it out if that sounds cool to you. Wes Craig just wrapped up doing the art chores on Deadly Class with Rick Remender and is now venturing off on his own with an all-new series called Kaya. Written and drawn by Wes Craig, it's a story about a brother and sister in a wasteland as they try to figure out what to do with their lives now that their entire society has fallen apart. Equal parts fantasy and science fiction. You're gonna like this one. It's a lot of fun. It's all ages too. And if you're looking for something scary, since we are in October, don't miss this book coming at you from Image Comics called Dark Ride. Everyone loves a good dark ride at the boardwalk or at the fair or something like that. Get spooked, get scared with the Dark Ride. It's right there. Joshua Williamson's writing it. It's gonna be good. And Scott Snyder and Francisco Francavilla are teaming up to bring you another awesome new book from Dark Horse and Comixology. It's The Night of the Ghoul. So, you know it's gonna be creepy when those two names are together and it's got this like drippy skull door thing. Are you ready for The Night of the Ghoul? All right, now let's take a quick look at some of the graphic novels coming your way. You know, you might wanna put on your shelf. First off, it's finally here, everyone. It's Volume 10 to Saga. Yeah, Volume 10 of Saga is here. It's back. If you missed those issues, you're in luck because the book is here. And if you've been waiting for the book, your patience has paid off. Volume 10 of Saga is here now. It's available for $16.99. It's white. It's just like the first one, so check that out. It's gonna look really great next to all the other ones. Saga Volume 10. If you're a fan of DC Comics and those Teen Titans graphic novels, Beast Boy and Raven and those two love each other one, well, get ready for Kami Garcia's new book, Constantine, Distorted Illusions. An all-new young adult novel, graphic novel featuring everyone's favorite, John Constantine. Think can be yours for $16.99. Who doesn't love John Constantine? Coming at you from Image Comics is Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen's Little Monsters. Little vampire kids at the end of the world. Post-apocalyptic vampire kids surviving. It's the first volume coming your way for $16.99. Is everything $16.99 this week? Here it is. Get yourself some Little Monsters. Just in time for Halloween. And Joe Hill's latest foray into comics, Reign, is getting a nice little hardcover collection here. Collecting the entire series in this book right now for $21.99. You can get all of Joe Hill's Reign. It's really pointy rain in their world. Thankfully, it hasn't been raining like that here, because everything would have gone to crap. So check out Reign if you like some Joe Hill stuff. I'm not exactly quite sure as to what this is, but we got this super limited edition Ozzy Osbourne Patient Number 9 thing. Get it now if you're an Ozzy fan. It's got a CD in the back. Check it out. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in to Get Another Comics Again. We would love to see you in the store if you swing on through to get your comic books. If you can't swing on through, you can always go to bravenewworldscomics.com and take care of all your comic book shopping needs. That's it for us this week. See you again next week. Go read some comics. Oh yeah, one more thing. It's a really kick-ass week for those facsimile reprints. If you're collecting those and you're into those sort of things, this week has some great ones. It's all killer, no filler. First off, it's the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. It's the first Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. It's pretty great. Add it to your collection of number 1s and not have to pay a whole crap ton of money for it. There it is. Also, there's just Superman number 1. Get yourself a Superman number 1 to go with your Action Comics number 1 from a couple weeks ago and your Detective Comics. And again, you don't have to pay a ton of money for a sweet old Superman comic. Give that back. And lastly, because it's October, you can't forget the Tomb of Dracula. It's Tomb of Dracula issue number 1. Get these full facsimile reprints now and add them to your collection without having to drop the big bucks. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching. See you again next week. Again, I'm done. You already figured this out.